Uma, yes, Uma. I didn't mean to bring you down, but you're never gonna take my Twitter account from me. I carry on, and the mongoose lives forever. Anyway, the Weiner blows. Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today is Sunday, August 14th. There was basically a race riot last night in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm not going to go in detail about that story. If you want to see more about it, there's a big, huge thing on the Drudge Report. I read into it this morning. Whites hunted for beatdowns, Milwaukee's night of shame. I watched the videos and everything. Feel free to do that. So I want to acknowledge that anyway before I do this video. Just to give a shout out to the community of Milwaukee as a whole. That's where Sheriff Clark is from. So I don't know all the specifics of what happened, but basically it turned into what appears to be a race riot. If you watch the videos, they're dragging white people out of cars, or trying to drag white people out of cars. So there was some very crazy stuff that went down in Wisconsin. So prayers to the city of Milwaukee, and hopefully they can heal that situation that's going on. So with that being said, you know, it's with this morning started out with a heavy heart when I saw that, but I'm going to continue to, in the spirit of trying to, you know, also talk about fun and wacky news. There's another Weiner headline came out. Anthony Weiner saw no party lines when sexting. So this guy just cracks me up, man. I'm sorry. I gotta keep going into it because every time I did the first video and then there was a new Weiner story. I did the next video this morning. There's a new Weiner story. So because I started out on Weiner, I guess I'm gonna have to follow his shenanigans, and it does make for just fun videos because he's such a goofball. Sex fiend Anthony Weiner is a registered Democrat, but his inner mongoose is apparently unaffiliated. The disgraced former congressman and husband to top Clinton aide Huma Abedin fired off suggestive messages last year to at least 2 women, one of whom is a prominent Republican and another who volunteered for a GOP political campaign, a source told the Post. Now, this is Weiner speak right here. Now that I don't have the New York Post following me around, maybe we can get together, he allegedly wrote, the prominent GOPer, according to the source. The woman brushed him off, said the source, who saw the allegedly bawdy electronic exchange. It has nothing to do with the Post. It has everything to do with you, she said. It has to do with me. Let me show you, Weiner allegedly responded. Weiner, who boasted in an online chat that he was deceptively strong like a mongoose, allegedly sent the flirtatious messages to the woman over social media while working as a consultant for the MWW Public Relations, 2 years after his mayoral bid flamed out because of his serial sexting. The woman approached the source for advice on how to handle Weiner because the source worked with him at the time. And then it shows for the 3rd time all of his recent sexting scandal stuff. She was disgusted and she wanted to make political hay of this, the source recalled. But I said, you don't want your name attached or associated with this in any way. Nothing good ever comes with being associated with Anthony Weiner. The second woman, a volunteer on a 2014 GOP campaign, was asked by Weiner to meet up after she responded to one of his tweets. Weiner lost his job at MWW in September of 2015 after just 2 months. His boss, Michael Kempner, said Weiner's presence was, quote-unquote, a distraction and not helpful to clients, the Post reported. The latest claims follow other embarrassing exchanges that came to light last week, which is what I was saying. I saw a story like 2 days ago about Weiner's shenanigans, and then boom, there was the main story that just dropped yesterday that I covered for the first time, and then the one last night, the middle one that I did. This is the third report on Weiner. That I've done now. Sydney Leathers, this is the one talking about 2 days ago, or maybe 3 days ago. The little blurb about Weiner came up, and then boom, the bombshell came up. I made the video. Sorry, this is all confusing. Sydney Leathers, the woman whom Weiner sexted in 2013 under the name Carlos Danger, told Page 6 that Weiner in May reached out through Facebook and Skype to a new woman. That woman, Leathers said, contacted her for advice. Leathers said she suggested that the woman not go public. And on Friday, a male college student told the Post he catfished Weiner on Twitter into thinking he was a female student named Nikki. Confronted Saturday morning outside his Union Square home. This is where this video is the most relevant to the story. This is funny. Confronted Saturday morning outside his Union Square home, Weiner grew irate and offered up a bizarre conspiracy theory that he had been framed by Rupert Murdoch, CEO of the Post's parent company, News Corp. It was a setup by you guys, obviously, he told the Post as he clutched his Louis Vuitton bag in one hand and his son in the other. It was totally busted as well. Another Murdoch setup, he railed as his wife, Huma, walked stone-faced and sunglasses toward a parked Ford Escape SUV. Asked why he gave his phone number over Twitter, Weiner said, "That was a way to bust you people," before he got in his SUV and sped off. The catfish insisted he had no prior contact with any media outlet about the messages. This is the catfish. I had no intention of going public, and I just wanted to keep this as a fun party story until I saw yesterday's story that Weiner is up to his same old antics. The catfish told the Post. At the end of the day, he initiated the discussion and invited someone he believed to be a 20-something-year-old college female to his hotel room. Weiner insisted Saturday that he never sexted with the enemy. Are you asking me if I met people while I worked at... Are you asking me if I met with people while I worked at a government relations PR company? He wrote in an email response. Of course I did. I even met with New York reporters, I'm sure. My job was to buy people lunches and drinks, etc. Earlier he tried to get a rise out of Twitter over his shenanigans, which is crazy that he actually tweeted about his own scandal. How the hell is hashtag Mongoose versus Rupert catfish not trending, Weiner tweeted. This is where it gets into the just complete ridiculousn's. Like, the last video, I kind of went off on a tangent, but what I was getting on was it's just so bizarre. This guy's behavior is so over the top. He's talking about it at his home. I mean, he could just say no comment. He's talking about it. It sounded like Huma was there and discussed it or whatever. And then he tweets out, how the hell is hashtag Mongoose versus Rupert's catfish not trending? So it's like he himself is perpetuating the story and or facilitating it. I mean, he's trying to get coverage for it himself. Why would he want to bring coverage to his own scandal? I don't know. It's all great, fantastic stories, though, from the seamy underbelly of Washington. So that's pretty much why I've been covering it. But yeah, this one, talks about a couple other issues. So Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a wonderful Sunday. Hooma! Yes, Hooma! I didn't mean to bring you down, but you're never gonna take my Twitter account from me. I carry on, and the mongoose lives forever. Anyway, the wiener blows. Do my wiener voice.